If I could eat bread every single day, I think I would, especially this one, Japanese milk bread or shokupan. Super pillowy, super delicious, perfect in its simplicity, very minimal ingredients, and super easy to make. We're gonna make this right now. Let's go. So the first step to our milk bun, we need to make what's called a Tangzhong. What that does is it pre-cooks the starches and allows them to hold more moisture. That will help the bread in the end be a lot more fluffier and slow to stale. You'll understand when this whole process is done, you break it apart and it has those nice fluffy strands that we're looking for in a traditional milk bun. So let's go ahead and make our Tangzhong. All right guys, so first things first, we'll take 125 grams of whole milk and 25 grams of bread flour to make our little roux or Tangzhong. We'll go ahead and just cook this on medium-low heat. You don't want to do this too high. You just want to take your time, really bring it together. You'll start to see it thicken up after about 3 to 5 minutes. Once it forms a nice little dough ball like you see here, go ahead and take that and add that to our mixer. Next, we're gonna add our 375 grams of bread flour, 40 grams of sugar, 10 grams of instant yeast, 8 grams of salt. I'm using Himalayan salt, 20 grams of non-fat milk powder, 120 grams of warm milk, and 1 egg. Next, we'll attach a dough hook and just let this knead for at least 5 to 7 minutes. Once we've kneaded for about 5 to 7 minutes, we're gonna go ahead and add our 50 grams of cube butter. Make sure this is room temp, just 1 cube at a time, just so the dough incorporates this, and then we'll go ahead and knead it for another probably 2 or 3 minutes. It's gonna take a few minutes, guys, for that dough to really work in that butter, so take your time. The next thing you wanna do is go ahead and take it out, and then I like to just knead it by hand for a couple of minutes and really press it towards you to really create that surface tension, slap it around a couple times, and then once we do that, we'll just go ahead and put it in a bowl and let it rise till it's doubled in size. So as you can see, our dough is ready. It's doubled in size. I'm gonna put this on a scale, put the dough back in there, see what it weighs, and we'll divide that by 10. 76.6 is what we're looking for. So we just flatten them out just a little bit. Just kind of roll them out ever so gently. And then what we want to do is we're going to take in the sides like this. And then just roll them up. So when I first started making these, I thought that I was gonna be able to fit it in this huge springform pan. It actually didn't work out. So as you'll see, I just switched over to the loaf pan, which is actually the better option because you really want them to be touching each other. So just make sure you have more than 10 if you choose to fill up a springform pan. Went ahead and just put it in the loaf pan. Beautiful. Once you have all your milk buns lined up the way that you want, I went ahead and covered these with some plastic wrap. All right, so we have our buns ready to go. We're gonna proof these for another 60 minutes until they're at least doubled in size. Then we'll egg wash them and then we'll bake them at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for at least 18 to 20 minutes, depending on your oven. It might be more, it might be less, so make sure you keep an eye on it. Look how absolutely stunning these buns are. Perfect for any dinner party, perfect for any side dish. Right now, you just want to go ahead and while they're hot, drizzle or brush some melted butter on top, a little bit of Malden sea salt, and they're ready to be eaten, guys. So enjoy. Bon appetit. All right guys, that's it for the video. This bread came out outstanding. A little chef critique that I would have just for myself and something to look out for is after you shape them and put them in whatever pan you're gonna bake them in and you let them do the second rise, I would just let them proof a little bit less than I did. I think I went a little bit over an hour, which you can start to see they kind of bow up a little bit in the middle. They're still a delicious bread and it might happen to you. Don't be alarmed, but just something to look out for. But yeah, that's it guys. I hope you learned something today. If you did, I hope I earned your subscription. If you are subscribed, thank you again for coming back to watch another video. Get out there and bake some milk bread. You are not gonna regret it, trust me. Until the next video, take care.